First off, we're going to want to perform and document the procedures to obtain an understanding of the significant components of an entity's control environment. And remember, the control environment is going to encompass absolutely everything from the code of conduct to policies and procedures to physical controls to logistical controls, administrative controls, HR controls, everything, including entity level controls through walkthroughs. Now, walkthroughs, let's talk about those. We're going to want to understand how to perform a walkthrough and document the flow of transactions relevant to an audit of the entity's financial statements. These walkthroughs are going to generally be done during the planning stage. However, there's never a reason not to do a walkthrough if you need to do it at a later point. These walkthroughs are going to be us sitting down with management or any relevant personnel, anyone in the internal control department. And these individuals are going to help us understand, okay, person A receives the cash or the check, then they give it to person B, they deposit it in the bank, then there's a cash reconciliation, who reviews that cash rec. We want to understand how that process works so that when we go in and audit that, we can actually see, is this how it's actually operating? We also want to identify the matters related to deficiencies and material weaknesses in internal control that should be communicated to those charged with governance and management for an engagement. And how are we going to time these communications? When do they need to be communicated? Lastly, we're going to want to evaluate the significance and limitations of internal control and any IT deficiencies on the risk of material misstatements in the financial statements. These are going to be tying really into our control risk, thinking back to audit risk, understanding how to assess that control risk and all the components and all of the factors to consider. Thank you all for listening to our learning objectives. Let's dive right in and see what we've got for our material.
Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of cpa.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.